Ladies
Hello
and
everyone,
gentlemen,
this
we
is going to be
welcome
random
you back to the
reactions. I don't know what number
MSFC for
we're
the
on now
8th
because we've
race
done
of the
quite a few of
season.
these, but this is going to be
Here
to
taking place at the
Icy
track
Mountain.
of the Icy Hots,
First up, we have
the
the
Icy
qualifying for Icy
Mountain.
Mountain Inn and Marble
A killer
Simulation
faded track
franchise
in Season
circuits.
1,
And
returning
it's going to
with
be a
only minor
regular party.
changes.
I
But it's
believe
time for me to
here
hand the mic over to our guest
we got
commentator,
Nico commentating apparently.
Hi everybody, my name is
Yep,
Nico and I'll be
Nico
your host
commentating.
today.
And it's going to
We are
start
starting
us
off
off with
some of the
Nova,
teams of the Icy Mountain,
member of
Icy
the
Hots.
Icy Hots
No
at their home track,
they're
Icy
currently
Mountain.
sitting in 10th in the individual standing, and their team
Here they
finished
go.
9th after that brilliant season 1 performance.
These
But just
first couple of turns looking all right so far. Nothing superb, nothing horrendous either. Always good to see. And they're at a 13:04 through sector number 1.
How these times stack up compared to the rest of the field. Their CISO looks pretty good.
Slow-ish through the ice. 23:98, just under 24 seconds, and then the careening back and forth in the end, and that's going to be a 30:73 for Nova here qualifying at Icy Mountain. Chipper for Wyvern Rumble now. That's my team. Let's hope Chipper does stuff good here. I don't know how they're going to do, because this is one of the later races and they have very low endurance. So that means their stats are going to lower as the season goes on. Looking pretty fast through here at the moment. 2/10 back through sector number 1.
Going into the ski slope.
There you go.
But they have a very straight trajectory.
That is pretty slow through that section. Half a second back, and this is not going to be a good run for Chipper. Through here, actually very straight through there. That's I'm not going to even say that decimal place, but yeah, Chipper about 7/10 back. Glaive of the Moon Melodies next up here. The one and only Moon Melodies, the team that always starts well and then just collapses on their faces. It's kind of great. Ooh, outside of the split there. Maybe carrying more speed. It does look like that, yeah, okay. And that's going to be purple in sector number 1. I almost 2/10. Well, actually just over a 10th there. Now they're looking slow through this section. This is going to be interesting to see how the ice shakes out later on. But that was a very slow sector, and they are 1.23 seconds back. Lots of bouncing around through there. And this is going to be 3rd place with a 33:47. For now, 2:72 back of our leader, Nova. Now it is Tartarus of the Iron Brotherhood.
Certain incident.
I don't know what Nico is talking about. Probably MSFL Season 4. Yeah, the Iron Brotherhood sniped the Icy Hots podium position in Season 4.
And they are 3 times ahead. Why are they always ahead? They're not even that good.
Nico crash out counter. That is awesome. Okay. Absolute cinema. If they're purple there as well. Okay. I so want Tartarus to win the race now. It would be so hype. Purple in R3 sectors. Tartarus goes P1. Nicely done. This is going to be hilarious if Tartarus just wins.
Next up we have
Showmaker of the Shadowhunters, who I think are in dead last currently. They have not been doing well this season.
This is a team that they really do need something.
Yeah, they're bad, pretty much, just straight up bad. We'll see how they do here, though.
And Colt, they are both the bottom 2 in the provisional standings.
Wait, bottom 2 in individual standings? Both Shadowhunters marbles. Did not know that. Kind of makes sense, though. That's actually pretty good through there, though. I think that's 400s behind Nova. No, not even close. I don't know what I'm talking about. And they're 0.75 back now. Boing, 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 boing. That's actually decent through there. 242, just barely behind Chipper by 0.03 of a second. Now this is going to be the marble to mark the halfway point of this qualifying, and I think it's going to be Electra. Maybe Hawk. No, it is Electra. Alright. Of Team Fire, Electra's been doing quite well so far this season. I believe 2 silvers and a bronze, along with 2 pole positions. Maybe they won the other race. I don't remember off the top of my head. But Electra has been doing stuff good this season. Definitely in the running for the individual championship up there with Vertigo. For that, looking fast through Sector 1 here, and that's going to be 4/10 ahead through Sector number 1. Now through the ice section. Slow, very slow through the ice, and they are... I'm not going to say that decimal again. That decimal can not be said. We're just not going to talk about it. And they go just ahead of Chipper, 31-35. If they had gone below Chipper, I would have been absolutely overjoyed, but they didn't, so too bad. Opal of the Night Raid now. Opal is probably the worst marble stats-wise for the season, at least I think so. We'll see how they do in their qualifying lap here at Icy Mountain.
This has been really impressive so far. Currently sitting at third in individuals behind Vertigo and Bedlam. Opal not as much. It's currently sitting 16th in individuals. They did get a fourth at Detroit Derby, but
that is 3/10 back through sector number 1. Now here, very slow through the ice. Okay. Yeah. Oh goodness. Oh, that's bad. Oh. Yeah. Opal did not do well there. Okay. This is going to go into dead last provisionally. Yep. 5.45 back for Opal at the moment.
Now put them into last.
Tartarus is guaranteed to start on the top half, front half of the grid for the race at this point.
Both of their marbles in the top 9.
And there goes Dart to start their lap.
They had a very strong start to the season, and Motime Minus did, but
looking good so far.
Been lacking a bit. Let's see if Dart can put stuff together in this race.
Very solid here.
They're a little less than half second back of Tartarus going out of the first sector, and their second sector looks not bad. Let's see how the time will shake out.
Through this sector as well.
1 2/3 back going down.
Okay, not great at the moment. And this is going to be probably 6th.
I mean, it's not
6th place for now.
It is 4.06. That's lot them into 6th place.
Now, okay, Blink ready to go.
You can talk at normal voice levels. This microphone isn't that sensitive, just so you know.
We have Blink next. They're hearing some solid speed out of those first few turns. They take the left side.
Blink living their best life so far.
They're handling them very well.
Blink doing absolutely epic stuff, and they are 5/10 ahead through sector number 1. Very good for them so far. Looking fast through this one as well. Probably not going to be purple. They are purple through sector number 2 as well, alright. Blink looking very good through here. Hard hit there, but that is going to be the lead currently. 28-46 for Blink. And that locks them into the battle for pole. Nicely done. Now Alpha.
Here is our first placer,
the Pantheon.
Now we did see their teammate Vertigo stumble quite a bit at
there they go.
Alton last season with.
And Alpha has not been doing as well as they probably should have been so far this season. Alpha's very good stats-wise, but
now Vertigo
has just not been performing recently. And 1.14 back for Alpha through sector number 1. That's actually a lot. Wow.
They're 1.14 back out of the first sector.
Through here, 1.47 now. Very fast through there, and that's going to put them up in first place. Incredible third sector for Alpha. Purple, very much so. It'll be interesting to see if a marble pulls something like that off during the race and how much time they'll gain with it. But now we got Magnum of Klaus.
Extremely impressive from Alpha.
Boing.
Magnum. Now on the chopping block for the home team.
Okay.
Everybody from Electron down, they cannot make
decently
how Magnum's time to
clean so far, and they are in the green so far, but they're going to have to be way ahead to have any chance of beating Alpha in the end, and they are not way ahead.
They did lose time.
0.71
they're hearing some good speed through the bumpers, though.
Back through sector number 1, and this is going to be a 30-42 up in 4th place. Okay, knocking off Nova. Now, Hero of the Camel Hatters, who have been doing good for literally no reason.
The time to beat is a little less than 30.5 seconds.
But even a decent run here. Ooh, outside of the split. I don't remember the last. I know we had someone do it earlier. It might have been Defiant, actually, which is not good. Given that, Glaive, but they are 8/10 ahead so far. Apparently that outside line of the split is faster in the end, but they're very slow now through this section.
Very slowing down.
Hero crawling along at the pace of a dead snail, not just a snail, but a dead one even.
Out of sector 2, and it doesn't look like that they're going to.
And lots of colliding around there, and that's going to be like 9th place. Yep, 9th for Hero. We got Alpha, Blink, Tartarus, and Magnum, however. In the shootout for pole position.
Here we are at Q2, and we are rolling. It's Alpha.
Now,
Alpha
we've
very
established
well
that
placed in second, Magnum in third,
Nico
and
does not like the Iron Brotherhood, so because of that, I want the Iron Brotherhood's Captain Tartarus to absolutely annihilate everyone else in this Grand Prix. They get a lot of speed there, and now we are into the ice for the first time this season. There's Blink with a lot of speed. Closing in on Alpha, however, we saw that Alpha masterfully navigated the third sector last time around. How are they going to do here? Lots of bouncing around. They do manage to do it better than Blink. But Magnum and Tartarus way behind. They're through sector number 2. I didn't see why that text popped up at the bottom right of the screen, but apparently Nico said something wrong, as he usually does, or usually happens every once in a while with some of these guest commentators. They get something wrong briefly. Whatever. I did that a lot in my race, so no shame to Nico, but Blink has taken the lead now over Alpha. Ooh, Alpha's with a lot of speed, though.
No, not quite.
Not making the pass there.
Alpha nailed these in qual.
Here we go. Lots of speed for Blink, and Blink is going to win pole position here at Icy Mountain. Nicely done for them. Tartarus in third. They're going to get the front of the second row of the conveyor belt. Solid job by all the marbles here in qualifying.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you here to the 8th race of Season 2 of the MSFC
but this is Icy Mountain
here at the
race.
track of the Icy
It'll
Hots,
be a fantastic
Icy Mountain.
day.
As we
Today, I believe
approach
Chipper
the
qualifying
home stretch of the
for
second
this one
season,
in 7th, maybe
here
8th
as we
place.
look at the updated standings,
that's 7th.
Klaus,
All right,
the
hopefully they'll be
championship
able to
leaders,
do some
starting in
climbing
4th with the
in
Magnum,
the race
and
today.
Alpha for
But
the
Blink is
Pantheon
on
in
pole
second
position
overall, starting in second.
for the Starry Sky,
Both
followed
of
by
them have
Alpha
put themselves
of
in
the
very
Pantheon.
good positions. The Night Raid moving up into third after last race, but had a very rough qualifying session.
Yeah,
with
Night Raid did
Opal.
not
They
do well here.
qualified back in last. They're going to have some
It's weird
serious
seeing the
work
camo
to do
hiders
today.
good. I mean,
With
it happens,
Blink
I guess.
starting
So
on pole, I think the favorite is pretty clear,
can't say
but
much about
anything
that.
can happen. But once again, it's time for me to hand the mic over to our
Nico, here
guest
we go.
commentator for today.
Okay, the lights are on, and we are
There they
rolling
go.
at Icy Mountain. It was Blink on pole, followed by
Blink
Alpha,
manages to keep
but
the
now
lead
Alpha falls
through
back
the
to
start
third,
here, and we got
Tartarus
already
in
a bit of a
second.
gap developing between the
Anyway,
top and the
Blink
bottom
is
halves.
still holding the lead, but Tartarus, they make the pass
Never
in
mind,
first.
Electra gaining some speed, and Tartarus has taken the lead. They lose it right out to Alpha. There's Blink moves up into
For
third
fourth,
now.
it's Electra
Second,
and
sorry.
Chipper rounding out the top half.
This is a very interesting
Alpha's
race.
still
Is
holding
that
the lead.
already Opal up
Four
into
levels from
6th
Q2,
place?
they are
No way, no how. That is impressive.
originally right now.
If that is indeed what I am seeing with my
Chaos in
own
the
2
mid-high
eyes,
pass, you good
and this is going to be an epic race. Chipper with some trouble under the belt there. Poor,
step.
very sad and depressing for them, but we got Tartarus taking the lead briefly over Alpha, and Electra now moving up into the top spot through that section. Tartarus gets it back through here, and this is a very exciting race thus far. Electra on the outside, nice speed through that section, and Showmaker, okay, with Showmaker, not Opal. Yeah, Opal's still in, like, dead last. Opal's bad, L. But yeah, Electra does have the lead currently. Showmaker in third is weird. Blink in fourth is also weird. Tartarus takes the lead through that section. These bumpers at the end of the laps are going to be very entertaining for the masses to see how this is going to happen. Chipper slow through there, does manage to keep their edge on Nova, however. Showmaker almost able to pass Tartarus through that section, however not quite able to make the move. Going through this, I'm trying to see how everything is working at the moment. Chipper 7th? Barely, yeah, okay. Hopefully Chipper's going to be able to gain a couple positions off of that. It is currently Electra and Tartarus with a lot of speed down this straight. If they can do the bumpers better, they're going to make a pass. They don't quite, however. They are going to be right next to Electra on the belt to enter lap number 4. And they don't quite get the jump there. They do, however, the inside line of the turn. Not quite able to get it done, though. And Electra does have the lead. Electra also going to take the faster line of the split there. It carries more speed to go to the outside than the inside. And they're looking very good so far. Blink in third place at the moment. Showmaker's fallen back to fourth. And then we got Magnum in fifth. And I believe that is Alpha and then Hero. Tartarus takes third. No, Blink. Oh, Blink is living their best life. There goes Showmaker as well. This is very random. Oosh. Goodness gracious, that was nuts. Okay, issues there for several marbles. And for some reason, Chipper has been falling off of a cliff. Fantastic. Showmaker looks like not a circle anymore. Is Showmaker just not a circle anymore? They don't look like it. Maybe that's just a weird latency thing on my screen, but Showmaker is not looking like a circle at the moment. Is Showmaker a circle still? No, Showmaker is not a circle. I don't know how that happened. Maybe Fire had some weird settings on, but Showmaker is indeed not a circle at the moment. So, nope, okay, looks like it got fixed. I don't know what's going on there. But this race is lots of bounding around. This is very RNG thus far. Lots of randomness, lots of chaos, which is kind of fun, but also kind of annoying when you have a marble that should be doing good, but isn't. And that's kind of like Chipper, but it's also kind of like, yeah, not really Chipper. And, okay, watching Chipper again, going to pass Nova. Doesn't look like they got it done through that section, unfortunately, but Electra has taken the lead over Blink now. We got Tartarus back in third, and then Showmaker. Electra with a lot of speed through this section. Blink trying to bounce around like nobody's business, not able to get it done there, and we have 4 laps to go at Icy Mountain.
Electra does look like that. She does have this.
This is just a weird race. I don't know what to think of this one.
Still 4 laps to go.
Electra does have the lead still. However, this sort of thing can evaporate in almost an instant with all the splits. The ice section can ruin your run. The bumpers at the end, there's a lot of elements in here that could make or break your race. Blink closing in Electra now, able to take a very straight line through there and is right up on them. They're going to be on side by side, going up the belt for this lap. Blink takes the lead as they start the third to final lap. Don't know why they just don't have a lap counter, but okay. Both taking the outside line of the split, which is faster, and Blink manages to make it better. Here we go. Speed boost through there. Electra, I think, is going to have a little bit more speed, except they hit the line inside of the turn there, and it's going to slow them down quite a bit. Tartarus and Magnum are going to be able to gain a lot of ground because of that. Never mind, Tartarus just died for literally no reason. Fantastic stuff. All right. Nico's sure going to be happy about that one. And there's Showmaker gaining some time, and now Alpha. Wow, that was weird. Okay. So top 2 are guaranteed now because of that, right? That was just weird. Blink has a huge lead up front. It's not even close, my friends. Not even close. No one has a shot to get Blink here. Well, Electra actually kind of does. They got more speed through this section by the looks of things. So, yeah, Electra's the only one with a decent chance at it here. Ooh, Blink very clean through that section. Electra is going to need to be speedy through here. It is now the final lap. Electra almost the full conveyor belt behind. With Blink in the lead, Blink could very well win their, I think, second race of the season. Might be their second win. Unless Electra is going to put something together. However, I don't think it's going to happen. Electra taking the inside line of the split. I think it's over just by that. Blink is going to have some very, very poor sections here. Doesn't look like it's going to happen, though. Blink. Well, Electra's a lot of speed there. Depends on how these bumpers go, but I do think Blink is going to win the race. Yep, Blink has won Icy Mountain. Nicely done. Congratulations to the Starry Sky with that. You need some success having Zero as your other team member. Now, trying to figure out where on earth is Chipper. Chipper got 10th. I didn't even see them there. That is not good. Especially qualifying in 7th, and I believe they were even up to 5th at one point, but okay. Not a good race for us, the Wyvern Rumble. Hopefully we'll be able to get them the next one. Don't know what that is yet. They'll probably announce it right here, or just after the standings, but congratulations to Blink, Electra, and Alpha.
Congratulations to Blink on her second win of the season. Here as we look at the updates,
the Shadowhunters have a significant shot at winning
the points
anymore.
lead away from
I don't know if
Clouds.
it's still possible.
Camo Hiders and Team
Well,
Fire both move up a spot into
yeah,
third
I
and
don't
fourth
think so. No, it's
respectively as
not.
the Night Raid
No
drop back
longer
to
possible
fifth.
for Shadowhunters to win, I
And the
don't think.
Starry Sky with Blink's
Well, if they
second
get
win of
pole
the
position,
season,
everyone
they
would
move
probably
into the
expect.
final spot of the top
Everyone
half.
will drop a spot there, unfortunately.
We have reached the home stretch of the
Interesting to see how this works.
MSFC. The 9th race will be at the Tidal Glow circuit of the
Tidal
Moon
Glow.
Melodies.
All right, that'll be good
See you
to
then.
watch in a
Good
couple
luck.
of days. Tidal Glow is always a fun track. It was very fun season 1, and I sincerely doubt they ruined it too much for season 2. So